Hello, everyone, and welcome to the regular Saturday stream of, well, Triangle Strategy right now, at least. Who knows what's coming up next, but Triangle Strategy for now. So, for now, we are going to start this up. Hopefully it doesn't fucking crash. Or at least shut off, so I have to restart it on OBS again. You know, I think it's just OBS being OBS, because fuck OBS entirely. Alright, so I had done a couple of fights off screen last night. I did like 2, I think. There was a new combat tutorial for combating mages. And then I think I did Attorney a second time, I forget. But let's fucking go and figure out what is going on with Zell. Alright, so we are going to talk to the Roselle. Let's see if there's anything else in the very not wide world of whatever the fuck this place is called. I forget what this region is called. But whatever the fuck it's called, we're going to go to the Rosellan village and talk to these people and have a wedding dress made. I figured out why I look like I'm sitting sideways.
Greetings and welcome, Lord Serenoa and Lady Frederica.
I have to be set up properly whenever I start streaming, otherwise I look like I'm doing this the whole stream. And I look like somebody tried to break my neck and I'm dying.
My name is Jerome. I bid you welcome on behalf of the Roselle.
I'm gonna do a long form stream like I was discussing last night, and throughout the week I've been saying how I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'll get the whole 5 or 6 hours I was wanting. I'm honestly a bit tired. I have been doing a lot of cleaning and errands today. I had to do all of the mom things. But I did get a... If you're familiar with the refreshers that Starbucks does, there's a local coffee place. I say local. I've never seen it anywhere else but around here. Called BlackRock Coffee, and they do a refresher thing that I like getting. And it's usually cheaper than the stuff Starbucks does, although Starbucks does have its moments where it is cheaper. But yeah, I got one of their things. They're pretty good. I really enjoy those. So maybe that will help.
And
Maybe
congratulations
to make the
on your
reactor,
engagement, as well as assuming lordship of your house.
Yes, Jerome seems like a decent human, so we're probably gonna have to kill him too.
You have my gratitude. We hope you will continue to lend your support to House Wolford.
You have my word. I owe your lord father a great debt. Though even were that not the case, you are engaged to one of our own in Lady Frederica. Few things could bring us more joy. We shall make the finest dress you have ever seen.
So, yes, it's small 16-bit sprites and the like, but if I had to, I'm looking down at this, because like I said, I'm playing on the Steam Deck, I'm streaming it to the computer. They look like they're supposed to be like a East Asian analog. Alright, so... Yeah, I mean,
On that
he
subject,
looks...
I have one humble request.
The people
I would
in
like
the
to
back,
incorporate
the
this
two
pendant
with
into
the
the design.
ponytails, they look like... that looks like, they're wearing some sort of kimono-adjacent sort of... As far as what he's wearing, it looks like a doublet. So it looks like it's a Western thing, but I'm not entirely certain.
The pendant you're never without.
'Tis one of a kind, left to me by my late mother. She was one of the Rosellan refugees who fled Hyzant during the war and found her way to Esfrost.
Yeah, and then she fucked the old Archduke is kind of a dick.
In a twist of fate, she fell in love with the former Archduke, and thus was I born. In secret, of course.
Except it wasn't really a secret. I mean, let's be honest, there's no secret here. Everyone knows who this girl is.
After I was born, she was sent back to Hyzant, where she met her end.
I see why it never leaves you.
Well, that's entirely fucked.
Pray fashion the dress in this pendant's image.
It shall be done, my lord. Let us delay no further. Lady Frederica, please step inside, that we may take your measurements.
Thank you kindly.
The measurements may take some time, Lord Serenoa. Perhaps you'd care to take a stroll and see the village while you wait.
I'd very much like that. Thank you.
We're going to stroll about the village and see what we can learn and find. Hopefully there's stuff. Perhaps I'll take a look around the village and get to know its people while they're taking her measurements. Oh, they're taking her measurements, alright. Taking her measurements in quotation marks there. There has to be some kind of items here, some fucking way. Oh, you know what this looks like to me? So, for anybody that watched my Final Fantasy Tactics stream, this looks very, very much like the Slums of Dordor, which is the fourth fight in the game, so the fourth fight. Yeah, this very, very much looks like the Slums of Dordor. Yeah, we learned about Serenoa's duty. That's going to be a War Chronicle thing, I think. Oh, Norzelia is what this entire place is called. Just clearing out all these things so it doesn't tell me, hey, you need to do this. And hello! I'm sorry, I saw you come in just a minute ago. I just had to say hello. I've been too busy running my mouth about other things. How are you feeling today, though? Are you feeling better? Oh, there's the thing. I didn't realize we could move the camera in this. Learning all sorts of new and exciting features. Like moving the camera. Technology we figured out in the early PlayStation era. I was there when writing was invented. That's how fucking old I am. I pray for the future you speak of, but I know better than to blindly assume it will arrive of its own accord. Yeah, he is not wrong. These fucking people are just... I mean, I don't know why they are getting fucked like this. I really do hope they explain what the fuck is going on and why the people hate the Rosellans so much. I had thought about looking into it on like a wiki or something, but I want it to be something that we come across together throughout the natural flow of event. Oh, and Betty, since you're here, how is the sound? I've been trying to tweak the sound to make it where I don't sound really loud. Because when I'm looking at the levels, it has me generally in the yellow. Because green is good, then yellow is a bit too high, and then red is just like super loud. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not in the red too much. Is it better? How does it sound relative to how it usually sounds? You tune in more than most. I think the one that tunes in more than you is probably Nishi. Does it sound better than normal or about the same? It's no fun staying in the village all the time. I want to go play somewhere else. But Mother gets mad at me if I go too far. Yeah, because they're gonna steal you. That's good. I'm glad it's working out then. And see, the thing is, like, yeah, normally that's just the kind of thing you would say, like, yeah, the main character's gonna say that to be cool and nice. I could actually see Serenoa just from the, not even like how you play him, because you do get choices in this. There is agency you have. But even that all aside, I could definitely see the baseline character of Serenoa doing what he said. Also, hello, friend. It's a white kitten like a Senna. We do love cats here. What is this lady have to say? Though we may be under House Wolfheart's protection, we dare not leave the village. The goddess is faithful, will haul us straight back to the source if they catch sight of us. Yeah, that would be terrible. And then we're gonna have a fucking war because they're gonna come here and do something extra fucking short bus about it, and then we're gonna have to kill all of them. Because I'm pretty sure that canonically House Wolfheart's army is better than everybody else's, like, individually, and better than most of the, like, most others combined. Like, they make a big thing about how skilled, Simon is, and everyone's like, Simon will fuck everyone up. So it stands to reason that Simon, being the, the previous head of the family, and everyone knowing that he will give them the business, that it's very, very likely. Also, we can go in here. Yeah, it's very extremely likely that the military of Glenbrook, which is basically House Wolford, and like maybe a couple of other things, but mostly House Wolford, would just fuck anybody up that bothered to try to fight them. Which would also be why they are able to, which is also why they're able to be the ones that mediate everything. Because people know that if you step the fucking line, they will hammer you right back in. The Roselle share a portion of the forest bounty with House Wolford each year as thanks for their safekeeping. Their quality pelts and fresh fruit make for a significant portion of House Wolford's capital. Wow, that's actually kind of impressive. That, I mean, if they do it annually, that does make sense that it would be a pretty significant thing. If they're doing all that annually, I don't know. So the pelts I get, that's easy to store. What about the fruits though? Are they drying these fruits? What are they doing with them? I mean, if it's dried fruit, that will store, so you can do that. That's the thing. But I don't know. Like, I guess dried fruit. This is also a time before, what you would have for like modern preservation technology, like refrigeration. But we do have ice mages. Ice mages are a thing. Maybe the ice mages are preserving things with ice magic. I would do that. That'd be awesome. I'm eternally grateful to House Wolford. We would not be alive today if not for your protection. As a steward of this village, I pray we can work together to ensure a lasting peace. I really would like it if this game just, the bad guys were actually just like, obvious evil and not just, well, we're trying to do the best in a situation that is just not great, or we have to do king shit. I would like it if people, like if Jerome was just a good guy and there's nothing bad with him. I have no idea. I just get the feeling, because I know how these games work, that something's probably going on and Jerome may not be a good guy. And I fucking hate that. I would like Jerome to be a good guy. I would like the good people to be good and the evil people to be obvious so we can stab them in the face. But no, we can't have nice fucking things. But who knows, maybe that will actually turn out to be the case. Hopefully I really would like it if this did, subvert my expectations. But again, I know JRPGs, I know how this works. So I'm prepared for it to work, but I would be very pleased if it did. I couldn't believe my eyes when Roselle arrived in the domain during the Salt Iron War. I'd never seen anyone so downtrodden. Moves me to my core to see him thriving in peace times after all they went through. Now we gotta keep him safe. Yes, we do. I feel like prior to what happened here with Frederica and Gila coming to Glenbrook, they were probably fucking. That was not unheard of or not uncommon that a noble woman, particularly higher birth ones like the, relatives of the king, like a princess or something along those lines, would engage in various sapphic activities with their, oh, for fuck's sake. Would engage in various sapphic activities with their, either courtiers or their fucking handmaidens or whatever they happen to have on hand. Or on tongue, you know, whatever. Depends on who was licking who. But see, I have a thing that says technical difficulties when the stream is fucking up. What I'm gonna do is I need to get one that lets me put, I gotta figure out how to make an emoji or something where I can... Oh. Oh, I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing now. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Alright, I'm gonna test this one more time. Hold on a second. Alright, yeah, I think I figured out what it's doing. It is OBS. It's entirely OBS. It is not the Steam. It's not Steam doing remote play. It's 100% OBS. OBS is for some reason overriding it and telling it to stop. I don't know why. But I think I figured it out, so I think I may gotta make it not do that. I hope. Is there any more stuff I can go into, or things I can do, or touch? I'm gonna touch more things. Alright, that guy, I can talk to him. I don't see anything else to go into. Yeah, this does look like fucking Dorter. Oh my goodness, it looks like the Dorter slum. 100 fucking %. I believe we've explored all we can explore here. We just came out of there. We're gonna end that exploration. Surely they have finished taking her measurements by now. I just looked. We're at 158 followers. We are almost at 160. We just need to get 2 more followers and we're going to be right there. Meanwhile, in Whiteholm Castle, the throne room...
Do you understand just how dangerous it is for a young prince to go gallivanting off on a whim?
See, this is the dichotomy that I don't think that he understands here. He thinks his father hates him because he's not the crown prince. In fact, it's less that and if you're a parent, you pick up on this. It's less his father hates him because he's not the crown prince, and more his father is worried about him and is glad he's not the crown prince because he would like to make sure that at least one of his children that would be, you know, able to inherit, because women didn't inherit in this sort of situation, would be safe and able to do the thing. That's what he wants. He wants one of his kids, at the very least, to be safe. His daughter is... I mean, he's gonna have to marry off his daughter for some sort of political thing, but she'll be relatively safe too. That's not really something he's gonna have to worry about that much. No, he wants at least one of his sons to be, you know, secure in what they're doing. So he loves Roland. It's just the circumstances about it prevent him from doing the thing that Roland would like for him to do. But he can't show that kind of, you know, paternal in this, it would be a weakness. It would be seen as a weakness. He can't do that, despite how much he wants to. But he does love Roland, I can see that. But that's the thing, if you're a parent, you pick up on it.
Punish me if you will. But if I hadn't gone gallivanting, I never would have learned the state of things outside our own kingdom.
Oh? Well, if you are so interested in international affairs, then I have a fitting role for you to play.
Oh goodness, here it comes.
You will oversee the Grand Norzellian mines.
Father, it would be a privilege.
I fear that punishment would provoke no reflection, and so I would rather put your energies to work for the kingdom.
That is the most dad king way of saying, I'm not mad at you, I'm just disappointed. And I fucking love it. That is absolutely, I'm not mad at you, I'm just disappointed.
I shan't
That's
let you
so
down,
good.
Father.
I am not.
Hold on. OBS is fucking awful. We hate OBS. Why can't we have nice things, OBS?
Nevertheless, I ask that you stay out of harm's way, and give me no reason to worry.
See, there you go. He flat out said it. He wants him to be safe.
Of course.
Mining is grueling, thankless work. Show the miners the appreciation they deserve.
See, Regna's not a bad guy. Regna just has to do king things, and unfortunately doing king stuff tends to make you be a bit of a dick.
I shall. You have
Because
my word.
when power is vested in a single individual, rather than a group of individuals where the blame can be spread about and you have a large enough society that at least you'll serve the ends and the wants of the most people possible. In societies where there's a singular ruler, where there's an autocrat or a monarch, well, monarchs or monocrats, but like when you have anything where there's just like a single individual over everything with the final say on all things, they tend toward having to make decisions that may not be the greatest. But again, this is also a circumstance of the times. Like if you look at this is in a relatively medieval time period. So it's probably, I'd say honestly, it's probably around Renaissance. I'd say it's probably around the Renaissance in contemporary time. So you still do have the monarchs and the whatnot that would make those decisions, but life is becoming better overall, and there is a softening of ways. You don't have to be as hard and as violent as you would have had to have been in previous generations. Like, look at now, yes, there's war and there's things like that, but you're not having to sit here making a decision about who do we, marry so-and-so, and how do we get one up on whatever this is. It's very much a situation where we can have a mutual understanding and a compromise more than we've been able to have previously.
The necessary provisions have been arranged, Your Highness. You are to deliver them to Dragan.
Father, may I bring Lord Wolfort? It is his job to oversee the operation after all, and his closeness with Dragan may engender goodwill.
I know you trust him a great deal, Roland, but I would remind you that his betrothal now binds him to Esfrost.
No, his betrothal now binds him to being the same guy he is and has always been. But Regna wouldn't know this. Regna doesn't know Serenoa like Roland does, or like we do, playing as Serenoa. Serenoa wouldn't be the type to say, hey, you know what? I'm marrying this girl that's from Esfrost, so now my loyalties are with Esfrost. No, that is absolutely not Serenoa.
You would do well to be wary of any move he or his house might make.
So you share Franny's views on the matter. Nevertheless, Serenoa is a friend I could never hope to replace. A friend I trust no matter your opinion of him.
Which Roland is actually right in that If it came down to it, I don't see Serenoa having very many instances where he would go against what would be best for Roland and the kingdom, so long as whatever the options were didn't fly directly in the face of the core of his beliefs, which pretty much revolve almost entirely around justice and the defense of those that cannot defend themselves. Serenoa is very much the ideal of the knight and the ideal of the samurai, which neither one of those are actually the fucking case, like, at all. If you want to know how those things actually were, I can discuss that, but neither the ideal of the knight as the noble hero that would defend the downtrodden, that was never a fucking thing. And then the samurai being so loyal to their lord that they would always fight to the very end, and no matter the odds, that was absolutely not the fucking case either. Samurai would, in one battle, there were samurai who would change sides 4 or 5 times just because they wanted to come out on top in the best situation possible. No, they're just people. They're humans that react to things in the most human way possible. I want to make it out of this and get the best possible outcome thereof.
Concerning words, Your Highness, House Wolford must be subject to the same scrutiny as any other.
So this guy is not wrong, but also, if I recall, he is a member of one of the 3 major houses of Glenbrook, so even if they are on the same side ostensibly, the fact that there's 3 houses that serve directly under the royal family of Glenbrook would mean that they would also be rivals. And if this kind of thing, unlike how things are now, this was more or less a zero-sum game. There was only a finite amount of, winning that could be done if you're a family directly under the family that is the royal family in this case.
Roland.
So it would stand to reason that this guy, who's the prime minister, would have some stuff to say that may not be particularly flattering about Wolfert, because they would be a rival in theory, if not in reality. But again, I don't see Serenoa actually doing that. There's just no way. That is so completely not Serenoa.
Bring these tidings to Gustadolf at once.
Goodbye, giant bird.
Is that everyone? Good. I have important news for all of you. What you see before you is to be seized by the Duchy of Esfrost.
Oh,
You shall not
goodness.
speak of this beyond those in present company. Any who do will be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
Lord Dragan, are not the resources we mine destined to be shared among nations?
This matter is not up for debate.
I really want to know what it is they found. See, what I'm curious about is why Dragan is doing this, unless... So, again, this is... Not this. I've gotten past this. We're going to fight at the mines here. And the fight in the mine is literally the end of my knowledge of the game, because that's as far as I've ever gotten. But, I think... I was going to say that I don't know why Dragan would be all about helping Esfrost with how he's treated, but then again, thinking on it, I just don't think he likes the Archduke's, full brother and sister, because fuck them entirely. I think it's less that he doesn't like Esfrost and more he just doesn't like them. But he's still
A
very much
discovery
about
of this
Esfrost.
magnitude could reshape all of Norzelia.
What did you find? I want to know.
And so I
need
ask
to
this
know.
of you. Stand with me, as I lead this great realm into a new era.
You risk much giving us these orders. I shall do exactly as you say.
I thank you. I have already sent the Archduke a letter informing him of our find.
I want to know what we found. What was found
When I am
here?
appointed Prime Minister,
What did
I
you
promise to
delve too
reward you
brutally
all
and too deep to
handsomely for
find?
delivering me such a boon.
You are to be Prime Minister.
Or Ambassador to Glenbrook, perhaps. Time will tell. Either way, with this I shall make my mark.
Whatever that mark may be.
And do what neither Father nor Gustadolf ever could.
Oh goodness, that is never a good sign. I mean, I already could tell from the beginning that Dragan is going to be a dick. There's no way Dragan would not be a dick.
What news from Dragan, dear brother?
The news is you're useless and Dragan did a thing.
I never dreamt our hypothesis would prove true.
What the fuck did
Do you
you
take
people
him at his
find? I want to know. I need to know what they found.
I have no choice. The spy I sent to shadow him corroborates his report.
And? What are his demands?
He wishes to be named Prime Minister in exchange for secreting it away to Esfrost. Negotiations with Glenbrook are in the offing, should I refuse.
So he means to threaten you.
He is stronger than I believed him to be. Certainly what he has uncovered is worth the price he asks.
I hope that shortly after we do this, we find out what the fuck he found, because I want to know. I need to know. I
What
just
would you
like not
do?
knowing.
Were you me?
Keep the secret safe, naturally. Did you not send a spy for this very reason? Surely expected this would happen.
I did, and they have been issued emergency orders.
Then leave the rest to me. I shall depart at once.
How fortunate I am to have a brother who knows me so well.
So, knowing what we know of Gustadolf, because again, we don't know much about him, other than the 2 times we've actually heard him speak to people. Both times he's been an absolute asshat. It stands to reason that Gustadolf is either... He's probably planning for one of these 2 contingencies. He would probably be happy if both fucking happened. But he's either... He's more than likely planned for either Dragan to be killed by the spy working with Thalas, or for Dragan to just kill Thalas and the spy be like, yep, out of my hands, I wasn't involved. You only told me to watch him. Which is more than likely what the secret orders were. Watch what happens, and if you need to intervene, do so. But, yeah, the intervening would probably only come into play if, like, Glenbrook or Hyzant were getting involved. What Gustadolf is probably making this out as would be a entirely internal struggle to Esfrost. I feel like his preferred outcome, but not the most likely, would be that he just has both of them fucking die. Like, they get into a fight, one of them gets the upper hand, kills the other, but he's relatively wounded in the process. Spy comes in, and there we go. Fucking game over, everybody. And Gustadolf wins. Very much what I see happening.
Ah, Dragan. You will rue the day you dared place Glenbrook beside me on the scales of your feeble judgment.
Oh, that was not a very wise move on his part. So he directly threatened Gustadolf with, hey, if you don't do what I want, I'm gonna go to Glenbrook about it. See, he didn't need to do that. He could have just simply said, hey, this is what I found, it's here, and I'll get it to you, make me Prime Minister. He didn't have to make the threat there. The threat now has made it where Gustadolf wants to have an outcome where he doesn't make it out of that fucking mine alive.
I hand down the orders. Yield or be crushed beneath my heel.
I do hope we get to stab this guy in the face. I don't like him. just a moment. Wait, it's not doing it. Hold on a moment. I'll be back in just a moment. Actually, no, hold on.
The dress measurements are finished at last. I applaud your patience.
And I'm back. I'm sorry about that. That was a long one. But I'm back now, and we lost most of the people. But that's fine. We're going to keep on keeping on. I am still
Is it
here.
exactly as you hoped?
It is indeed. I can hardly wait to see it finished.
I am glad to hear it.
There you are.
Prince Roland. And Huette besides. What brings you here?
What brings them here is... Jazz, I didn't remove the thing. It's sitting here going like I'm not even back.
We were
I
looking
am
for
here,
you.
though. Hopefully everyone can hear.
We inquired around Castle Wolfort and heard you all had come here.
Has something happened?
Father has asked me to keep watch over the mines. Won't you join me?
I mean, I realize it's all gameplay contrivance to have Roland stay with us because he's a permanent party member, but still.
You scarcely need ask, of course.
A wise course of action, seeing as you will be overseeing the mining operations.
And we
And now
can
we have to
present
kill
Dragan
Dragan.
with the gifts we procured abroad.
A fine opportunity to get to know the man better. He is quite talented, is he not?
Yeah, everything could have been fine, then Dragan had to cock it up. Well, I say that. It wasn't Dragan, it was fucking Gustadolf. Fuck Gustadolf. We don't like him in this
He
house.
is a man with grand visions for the future. That much is certain. I shall tell you more of him along the way.
Then let us waste not one moment more. To the mines.
I'll have the dress ready in time for the ceremony, my lord.
You have my thanks, Jerome.
You know, I do like how in this, I think if I set it on hard, that may change it, but I like how if someone dies, they're not
Serenoa
dead
and
forever in
Frederica
this.
journey to the Rosellan village so she may be fitted for her wedding gown. The young lord gains an unexpected moment of quietude while he waits.
I see we have a new person in here. Hello, new person. Elena Silver. I don't recognize that name, but welcome. I hope you're enjoying the stream.
However, Roland soon arrives with orders from King Regna to inspect the Grand Norzellian mines, where Dragan has made great progress.
In finding whatever plot device is going to drive the story from now on. Let's see if there's anything in the encampment to deal with. I need to start charging this soon. Alright, so nothing there. Let's see if he's renewed his stock. He has not. get all the iron and everything. I believe I can upgrade somebody's weapon. Let's see whose. I don't want to upgrade him because that would mean that I'm giving tacit approval to Roland existing. And we do not do that in this house. I do like Anna. The Konichi is very good, and I do like her. Who else do we have? I like Hewitt. Hewitt's very strong too. I want to like her. I really do want to like Eridor because he's got a fun like mechanic to him. So obviously, being shield guy, he doesn't do a ton of damage, but he has like stupid defenses. And I like the fact that he's able to make it where even mages have to melee him. He seems like going back to Fire Emblem again. There's several characters in Fire Emblem that are just like, there's some rando nobody that you happen across, and they're super weak to start with. Like, it seems like, why even bother? This guy is just here for plot purposes. But then you actually level them, and they start one-shotting everybody, and then they just one-shot God. That's how powerful they become. There's a kid who's got like a pot for a helmet, and he's like a stick. I mean, like an actual stick for his weapon. But once you start going with him, he will just steamroll everybody. There's another guy who has like a tree, like he hits people with a tree trunk. And he starts off pretty weak, but once you get him going, he will just decimate armies. Yeah, stuff like that. That's what Eridor feels like. Eridor feels like that archetype from basically from any Fire Emblem. You know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get his magic defense up there. Apparently I'm not. Why is it not letting me upgrade? I am very confused why this is not working. That does not make any sense. Why will it not let me upgrade? Huh. What about those things there's bot do? Hold on. What did I just figure out or learn here? I am confused. I feel like it's broken or something. Why are you broken, game? Why are you stop being broken? Unbreak yourself, please. Hold on, I need to look something up here. This has to be a bug or something. Oh my goodness. So, apparently the issue, the first thing that popped up on Google when I looked this up, can't upgrade weapons on Triangle Strategy subreddit. The fix for me was to click on the node using the touchscreen. Afterwards, I could use the controller as normal. For fuck's sake. Alright, so that fixed it. There we go. Now it's making it sound like it should. Alright, let's save. You know what I want to do real quick though, just for some fun, because we're going to be here for a while, everybody. We're only an hour into the stream, a stream that's going to be most of the day. We are going to participate in the tourney again. So the problem with these fights is we're locked into who we can use. We can't use other people that, like, watch. I can't... Oh wait, no, I can, it seems. Let's get...
Ready and willing.
There, I'm gonna have them be on the wings, that way they can flank and maneuver better. Also explains, so apparently I can use anyone in this. The other one, it required me to use the specific units, because I guess everything only units I get that for.
Be gentle, my lords. I expect no court.
Alright, we already heard all this before.
Charge!
I'm gonna have him sit there. We'll be ready
Realize
to
the
charge
gulf
in.
between our skills.
Time to take flight. Darkness engulfs you.
Boom, blinded. I like how the blind
Forward.
chance with her is like almost 100% for basically everything. He's gonna be one step closer for all that.
Death from above.
And jump.
There is no mercy.
Triangle Strategy is very fun. I'm really enjoying this game.
Sloppy. Allow me.
You like this genre, don't you, Sam?
Come at me. Look to my shield.
Yeah, you'll definitely enjoy this game. It's a really good game. And I like how it has the animation and everything of Octopath Traveler. It's got that same art style, which I'm really a fan of. I like the enhanced
Shall we
sprite
begin?
foreground and then the like super detailed backgrounds.
Your wounds are healed.
My thanks.
I will end this.
Oh, I didn't need to do that. I need to blow up the main guy. She already killed him. Goodbye.
Where was I?
Let's see. Yep, we can do that. Blow these fuckers up. Boom!
Maybe next time. My turn.
Goodness, he missed. Yeah, let's lance him. He'll rush.
I will go
That's fine.
through if I must.
So, this is what I don't get. Why did he not rush through and pop out the other side of this guy? It is, so I'll get to that in just a second, but what confuses me is whenever I was fighting in Hyzant, I did the exact same move. and he charged through two guys and ended up on the other side of them, so I don't understand why there's a difference. But as far as this goes, it definitely has the same... I'm going to... I'm going to snooze the ad break so I can go into this. So, if you are familiar with Tactics, which you are, it's definitely on the evolutionary line on Tactics. So, you have Final Fantasy Tactics, then the Tactics Ogre series, which all stem from Fire Emblem, as Fire Emblem's the progenitor of all of it. And then this is a fusion, because this is also a Square game, so this is a fusion of the Octopath animation and everything with the mechanics of Tactics and Tactics Ogre. So Final Fantasy Tactics and also Tactics Ogre. So you can see the, like, it's almost a straight line through all of these games. Like I said, it starts in Fire Emblem, so the Fire Emblem series. And then from Fire Emblem it goes to Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre. And then it goes straight to this, just taking on the animation and art styles of the Octopath series. And then with how this works and how this looks, you can see how this and then the Tactics Ogre remake that's also on Steam. I have that as well. I'm probably going to play that one next. How these two things have a direct relation to the remastered version of Final Fantasy Tactics that I did that long-form playthrough of about a month or so ago.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, it's all cyclical at this point. Can you hit? No, you cannot. You are bad and should feel bad. I do like the... Excuse me, I do like the thing this has insofar as being able to... I don't know, why can't I use that? Do I have to be... No, I guess you have to be... They have to be, like, lower or something, I don't know. Regardless, kill him.
Too slow.
But yeah, you can see there's like a direct evolutionary path of this.
For the honor
how
of
we got
House
here
Wolfort.
To how we got from originally Tactics and Tactics Ogre to the Final Fantasies to this, then back to the remake of Tactics Ogre to the latest iteration of the strategy game from Square, which is the remake of Final Fantasy Tactics.
I see a path to
honest,
victory.
I am still a bit disappointed that they did not add in... So I know why they did it. It's a pure remake of the original Tactics. I get that. But I very much would have appreciated them making it a remake of it that also had the stuff from
You won't beat me!
Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions, like the classes they added in that, because those jobs were really fun. Well, actually, no, hold on. Let's move him here. Alright, so no, he's in the best provoked position as it is. Let's do this.
Come and get me!
Alright, he got those two. He did not get
Shall we
anyone
begin?
else. That is fine. Let's see, who do we need to cure? He's not good, she's good. Looks like she's the one that's the lowest.
Allow me.
I do like how this automatically targets the lowest HP person, so you don't have to go hunt them
One
down.
step closer
The game
to our
knows.
hope. I will
But
end this.
Gila's back in the fight for us, so that's always a good thing. Let's have her. She's probably going to be able to kill
Powers
these
in
two
me.
outright. Or she got that one at least.
Now then, to work.
And then I'm going to hit the two of them and get that spoils. I think the ice does make it where they are less likely to be able to land a hit. I think it does something with their accuracy. What it does, I don't know. Oh, he's making spears. That's good to know.
This battle is ours.
And she's gonna shoot him, and that's gonna get Benedict to attack. We're gonna get this guy down.
I thank you for your blessing this day. A worthy foe is a glorious gift indeed.
You find the goddess in odd places, Exam. This trifling
I still don't know
tourney
why
will
the
bring
R is
Isaac
silent in his
neither
name.
riches
That
nor
is not how. I mean, I don't know if that's how like any Middle Eastern language is in the past have worked. I do not believe that's how Arabic works. But Arabic isn't the only language in that region. There may, and Hyzant is supposed to essentially be the Middle East as far as aesthetics go. So I don't know. Maybe there's
The goddess
a language of that region that has a,
not an option.
for whatever reason, a silent fucking R in words. Which I've never seen it before. I'm not familiar with any language that does that. There may be one. I don't know. Oh, that's no
By
good.
her grace, how
But,
shall
you
I
know.
destroy you?
Oh, he just put him to sleep. That's nothing.
These
Oh,
foes
he
are
didn't
not
even do anything
to
to
be
him. That was
trifled
nothing
with.
at all. That was a
You have
gigantic
nothing
nothing.
left.
Too slow.
And he is down.
I asked for no quarter. You did not disappoint. Perhaps one day we can fight as allies. Minister Sorsley, I leave the rest in your capable hands.
The guy that got voicing X-Arm does... I'm gonna probably keep calling him X-Arm because that's what the fucking name looks like. And that's how those letters work in conjunction with one another. But the guy that voices him did a really good job.
I've been waiting for this.
Smash him in the face with your shield.
I shall do what I can.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Or meant to face, but whatever.
Be at ease.
And we have Benedict
will be
back
of
in the
great
fight
use.
completely. He is ready to go.
I fight for peace.
Slap him with your book. Like a scholar of old.
So, it falls to me.
I miss when Scholar did that, when Scholar was like, we're gonna book slap things. I'm gonna mention this every time I book slap wrestling. So be prepared for that. We're in this for the long haul, children. But I miss in raids where, as a Scholar, aside from having to do DPS, I was expected to book slap things. And then this was actually, if you're familiar with Summoner in Tactics, or not Tactics, in 14, mind you, this is quite a while ago. When they first introduced the ability to summon Bahamut in Tactics, wait, is it Bahamut? Or whatever it is. So when they first let you summon your dragon, we're just gonna go with Bahamut. When they first let you summon him, what you could do is you were able to make him do like his ultimate breath attack and all that, so he had a good breath weapon you could use. But also, anytime you did any action that was offensive, any kind of thing that could deal damage or attack or whatever, he would also follow it up with an attack of his own. So what was expected was for summoners to get into melee and book slap things, because there was no internal cooldown to the ability that he did. Every time you did an offensive action, he would shoot out his breath attack. Not the super strong one, the finishing one, but he would do his regular one. And so, since you would book slap things, and he would also do whatever other things you were doing, and you weren't animation locked, you could attack while doing
My
stuff.
turn.
He would absolutely fucking ruin things.
My lance strikes true.
And that was back when Summoner was able to do crazy DPS because of that.
Forward.
But they fixed it, so not anymore.
Following up.
Most interesting.
This battle is ours.
Might as well try the 47%
From this
blind chance. Who knows? We may get it. Oh my goodness, we did get it.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Be at ease.
That was very unexpected.
Thank you.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Now.
One more.
We have him surrounded.
You won't beat me. Look to my shield.
Oh my goodness, he also taunted and he's stuck
Allow
now.
me.
I'm curious what's going to happen with this, because he is now mechanically required to attack Eridar, but he can't. He cannot get to him. So what is he going to... I want to see what he does. Oh, he's going to kill him. Hold on. Yeah,
I won't lose.
We're going to win this fight. We've already won. I just want to see what happens. What does he do?
So,
That's what I thought. I figured he was going to do nothing. I thought he would be locked. He's completely locked down. He cannot attack. Because the Fury mechanic requires him to hit
my old
Eridar,
wounds
but he
flare
can't
up
get to
again.
him.
I can fight no
Oh my
further.
goodness, that is going to be a really, really beneficial thing later on to know. That is majorly exploitable. Oh my goodness. They're gonna hopefully their stuff later on is immune to taunt, so I can't just exploit this all the way to the end of the game. Because you can exploit so many mechanics of these things, because the way these games work, it's like it's just an evolved form of chess, and because it's just basically chess, you know, there's rules that the computer has to follow, but because there's additional things tacked onto it, it can't also follow all of those all the time and be prepared to deal with it, because we have not the ability to program a thing to be able to manage like that yet. We're getting there, but not quite yet. So the ability to reason out a situation like that is not something that this computer can deal with. But as you saw, I was able to do that. I was able to take advantage of the fact that the provoke ability requires everything that's affected by it to attack Eridar, but they can't get to him. So, oh well, he's stuck. He's physically incapable of getting there, and he's also physically required to attack this guy. So he just sits there, staring off into space like an idiot. Very broken. But like I said, I don't think that's obviously not an intended thing. They did not intend this, I can almost assure you of that. But, you know, even if they never intended it intended that to be the case, I can still exploit the absolute fuck out of it, which I will probably do. I did a similar thing to, again, for those who watched my stream of Final Fantasy Tactics, whenever I fought Ultima at the very end, I did that as well. I took advantage of how she's programmed, and this is something I can do because the only game I think I've beaten more times than Tactics is probably, and mind you, this is a collective thing, all of the Souls games, so Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Bloodborne, all of those combined, I've probably beaten more than Tactics, but as far as an individual game, there is no game I've beaten more than Tactics. I have played that game so thoroughly, I can pretty much tell you the whole thing by heart. Let's see, we could upgrade somebody something or other. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade her bow, because we like Hewitt. We love Hewitt in this house. Alright, let's see, what can we buy? I cannot quite buy anything there, so what we can do though is we can equip a ring of a bunch of HP on somebody. And I do want this on him. The reason, oh, that's a good thing to have. Okay, so he needs that. She needs the ice amulet, I feel like, because she is 100% like extra weak to ice. Which I get that, I know why. She has a huge ice weakness, I understand. Because she's fire elemental, so she's of course going to be weak to ice. You know, I wonder why they call this game Triangle Strategy. I've never looked into that. Let's find out real quick, just a moment. So apparently, according to what I was able to pull up here, it's to reflect the game's core 3 themes. So the 3 nations, the 3 conviction paths, and then the 3 main characters, so Serenoa, Frederica, and Roland. And then the 3 nations, Glenbrook, Esfrost, and Hyzant. And then utility, morality, and liberty for the 3 conviction paths. Which, thinking about it, that makes sense. I can accept that. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's save real fast. I'm also going to have some of my gigantic bag of gummy bears. So let's see what happens here.
How will Gustadolf respond to my offer? I should think there's but one logical answer.
By trying to kill you.
Should he refuse for some reason, I will need Father's aid. I must apprise him of the situation.
Lord Dragan, Prince Roland is here from the Crown City.
What's this? Prince Roland and my friends of House Wolfort.
Wow, that did not sound disingenuous and slightly suspicious at all. That was a perfectly normal response and reaction to what's going on here. People showing up that are actually supposed to be here.
To what do I owe the honor?
Aside from the fact that it is literally both of your jobs to be here.
Apologies for the sudden nature of our visit, Dragan. I have come on Father's orders to offer our sincere gratitude, as well as to observe the mining operation.
There we go. We have had enough gummy bears. I have to push out all the air, so this bag, I'm not even joking, is 3 pounds of gummy bear. This is going to last so long.
Splendid! The miners will no doubt be heartened by your Highness's presence.
Does the mining continue apace?
Indeed it does. There are no problems to report.
And yeah, Sam, this place, so you told me you were getting a Steam Deck, Sam. So this is the, fully verified or whatever on the Steam Deck. It does work like it's supposed to. That weird thing I had with the not being able to upgrade weapons, that's probably more a failing of the game than the deck itself. But it's on sale right now if you want to get it. The Square's winter sale is going on, I believe, until either the 2nd or the 4th. I looked into it a bit ago, I forget. It's either the 2nd or the 4th. I think once the sale ends, though, they're supposed to be coming out with that new remastered version of the original Final Fantasy VII. Although what that's supposed to mean, who the fuck knows? I sure as fuck don't. Honestly, until somebody posted that somewhere, it wasn't even... Me showing it to you last night wasn't even the first time I saw that. Somebody else posted that in a different Discord, I forget where. And I don't know where the fuck it came from. I never even heard about that happening until somebody said, hey, this is the thing that's happening.
And what of your trip abroad, Lord Serenoa?
It was most enlightening indeed. We even brought something for you. I do hope it's to your liking.
A portrait of the goddess herself, drawn with... Is this dyed salt?
It is. I understand they are used as talismans in Hyzant.
This gift would fetch unfathomable value in the duchy. I cannot thank you enough.
I think Dragan is starting to feel bad now because he's like, Serenoa and Roland are genuinely trying to be nice and he's trying to fuck them over. I think he actually is starting to feel bad. Which, that's good. See, that's a normal reaction a normal person would have. I'm doing something that is bad, and you don't know it yet, and you're still trying to be nice to me, and I feel bad because you're trying to be nice to me.
It is enough to see you happy.
I am glad our deliberations were not in vain.
Dragan, I believe it was you who said the future is in the hands of the Ardent Youth. We are of like mind. Let us shape the future together.
Oh my goodness, Dragan is gonna be like, fuck, I can't handle this.
Indeed, that future is close at hand. I suspect we will reach across the border and ask for your cooperation in due course.
Wait, isn't the mine in Glenbrook?
And I shall gladly assent.
Yes, we eagerly await your offer. Now then, I was thinking I might examine the quarry.
Wait, Your Highness! One of the tunnels caved in but a few days ago. I would advise against entering just now.
Did you not assure us moments ago that the mining continues apace?
The miners are working to repair the damage as we speak. It is simply too soon to allow you inside.
Was it caused by a blast?
It was, in fact. We were perhaps a bit overzealous in attempting to remove some of the bedrock.
I had no idea your explosives were so powerful.
That does sound about that. See,
How
the
do you
thing
make
is,
them anyway?
that lie is just truthful enough to be very believable because what they're using to blow this stuff up, this is all brand new technology to them. They have no idea how much is too much and what is not enough yet. I don't believe they've used this in any real capacity aside from, minor testing and then in the mine.
I would love to tell you, Your Highness, but I'm afraid we must keep some of our secrets. What I can say is that salt is a vital ingredient.
So, if this is regular salt, there are very specific circumstances regular salt can blow up. But I think this is magical salt from space, because that's where deities live, it's in space. And I'm pretty sure this is magical space salt, and therefore it can blow up whenever they need it. Honestly, if you just replace the word salt with plot device, I'm pretty sure that'll get the job done.
Surely you jest.
I thought you'd be surprised. I could scarcely believe it myself at first. A gargantuan tome in the archives opened my eyes to the many uses for salt, beyond seasoning our daily dishes. And now I pass what I've learned to you, Lord Serenoa, as a token of my gratitude for your visit.
The magical book of all salt things.
The power of salt.
Oh my fuck, that is such a dumb name. That's like how the money is called coin. Oh my goodness.
'Tis a compendium of my research on the uses of salt. I encourage you to peruse it at your leisure.
I most certainly shall. 'Tis a most valuable gift.
Fascinating indeed. I too would like to read it when you are through, my lord.
I look forward to hearing your impressions.
At any rate, I see the sun hangs low. Shall we save a tour of the mine for the morrow?
Yes, perhaps that would be best.
Yes, of course. I shall prepare entertainment and lodgings for your party at once.
So yeah, we're about to have a fight here. I think we're supposed to fight, I think Dragan is who we fight. And I think there's somebody else involved. I don't remember that. We're gonna actually read the power of salt because this is probably something that we need to know. Salt is foodstuff necessary for human survival. But that isn't all it is. Hold on. Oh, you're fine, honey. Thank you for tuning in regardless. Yes, but that isn't all it is. It has myriad applications beyond the kitchen, and contains within it the power to change our world as we know it. In this book, I, Dragan Aesfrost, have recorded the results of my research in the Grand Duchy's archives. So, saying that makes me think of the Duke's archives or the Grand Archives from, you know, the various Souls games. You would think, right? The power of salt is the League of Legends handbook. Yeah, that's pretty much just how Riot makes their games. Those games are so bad for you. Like, not even like, oh, video games are bad. No, those games are genuinely bad for you. They will ruin people's mental health so terribly. The culmination of everything I learned poring over ancient texts from all across Norzelia rather. For example, salting food is an excellent method of preservation, but doing so on a large scale is untenable, due to the mineral's costly nature. If we could preserve large stores of food, it would be easier for people to travel over longer distances, or help us trade goods and supplies in even greater quantities. See, this has real-world parallels because salt has always been something that's been a very important thing for humans to do human stuff because it preserves food. You would also use salt to purify wounds, things like that. Well, you would, as a moon, know a lot about licking giant salt cubes. But that's the thing. Like, salt has always been an important thing for humans to do human stuff. Aside from, you know, the obvious thing, you need to have salt for preserving food. You can use salt to clean wounds. That's where the term rubbing salt. That's where the term rubbing salt in the wound comes from, because it's actually a thing you would do. But because when you put salt in something that it hurts, it's going to make it worse. The more modern thing for that is, it's a turn of phrase to mean, obviously, you're making something harder than it needs to be, or you're making something more painful that was already a bad wasn't the origin of it. Yeah. That is also a thing. Being worth your salt was worth the ration of... Fucking OBS needs to stop killing this thing. But that was also, yes, being worthy of the ration of salt you were given, because, like, salt has always been important for humans to do the thing. You couldn't just go about doing human stuff without enough salt. And as the ability to get more salt, either through artificial means or more advanced techniques for distilling it from either water or from pulling it from the earth or what have you, the ability to preserve food became easier, and then technology has come about for... I don't know. I honestly don't know. It may just be this game. But I'm streaming it from the Steam Deck because I don't want to have the game maximized all the time. So I can go out and do other things, like be able to use OBS to do stuff. But going back into what I was saying with the salt, they don't have the technology to preserve things yet, like refrigeration. Yes, they have ice mages, and I did mention that, ice mages could probably assist in refrigeration, but magic does not seem to be something that is a very commonly practiced art. I mean, it is common enough with people knowing of it, but it does not seem to be the case that just everybody has all the stuff about salt, or not salt, everybody has the ability to do magic if you try hard enough. That does not seem to be the case in the slightest. But yes, with the advent of more technology to preserve food, you're able to, not only get more food because you were able to preserve more of it so you could keep it longer, but you were also able to feed larger and larger populations, and populations were able to expand outward from the places where the food came from. So instead of having to live relatively close to where all the food lived, you could live further afield from where the food lived and still be able to make it. It could even become possible to explore the hitherto unplumbable depths of the Hazantian Desert, or to sail beyond the Great Falls in the south. Even more indispensable are salt's medicinal benefits. My predecessors used what limited salt they have to conduct various experiments. Though salt's scarcity makes it nigh impossible to put their findings into actual practice, they have shown that salt can be applied to great effect in developing medicine. Which, again, that's not incorrect. Salt has so many uses. If you actually knew everything that salt can do, you would be just blown away by that. Producing materials such as leather or glass in animal husbandry, their research even suggests salt could be made into a volatile blasting agent. Now, I do know that salt can blow up. Look and see exactly what needs to be met to blow stuff up with salt. So, looking up is salt explosive. Yes, salt can explode, but only under specific extreme conditions. Primarily when molten salt, liquid salt at over 800 degrees Celsius, which is 1,474 Fahrenheit, is poured into water, causing violent steam explosions due to rapid superheating and expansion. But that's not the salt, that's the water being fucking flash vaporized. Which, you could flash vaporize water with anything and a steam explosion will happen. That's just steam exploding. So, that's not even a chemical and it goes on to explain, not a chemical reaction like with alkali metals. Again, it's not a reaction that's chemical, it's a reaction of a extremely hot substance being poured into water, which the water flash boils, becomes steam, and steam is explosive. And then it goes on to say, regular table salt, sodium chloride, doesn't explode on its own, but its extreme heat when molten is key to the dramatic, powerful bursts when mixed with water, creating pressure and shockwaves. So, again, a steam explosion. So no, salt is not explosive. Because by the very nature of saying, yeah, it's explosive when it's molten, you could take molten rock and pour it into water and it would blow up. You could take molten candy and do the same thing. Anything that can get that hot and still maintain a liquid form or any kind of form like that, but at that temperature, when it contacts water, it will make a steam explosion. That is just a thing. So yeah, can it explode? Yes, but no, it's not the fact that salt is explosive. No, that is anything that's super hot can make water explode in a steam explosion. So by that very nature, you can make it blow up with anything, which is why I think the salt in this is just space magic. Like I said, salt in this could be substituted for the word plot device, it would make the same point. I expect even further possibilities will be discovered as the research progresses, though whether research can progress remains to be seen with the source under Hyzant's tight-fisted control. But we must not abandon hope for the better Norzelia salt could help us realize. So they want to make all manner of things with salt, which that's good, but it's like this. I go back to this. It's not a volatile blasting agent. It has to only be space salt. Magical space salt from space. Someone must clear the way forward. Even this new era of prosperity will die before it is ever born. Or else this new era. What I am attempting to create will be vital to this effort. The potential of salt is the potential of Norzelia's future, and that of all of us who dwell within this great realm. So that makes sense why they don't know anything about, like, why the game world is so small. Because I'm looking at, so it doesn't seem like there's any kind of relative distance thing. Like, it feels like we're able to make the trek from where the Wolfort Manor is to the Norzelian village in like 5 minutes. And then at the same time, Roland came from the capital in like maybe 10 minutes. So it feels like everything is extremely close together, so I don't know why they would need to worry about preserving food that much to go explore further than what they have. Unless everybody metabolizes like a fucking furnace. You're a smartass. A very silly move. I'm not that hot. I look alright. And my reactor doesn't get that hot. I dedicate this book to all those who, like me, are striving for a new era. May it help guide us to a brighter future. Dragain Aesfrost. So I figured this was going to be the case. This is like the Scriptures of Germany from Tactics, where it's a lot of talking around what the contents of the thing are, because to actually discuss the contents of it would require a bit more effort than what they would put into that, because you've got to think, this would be an entire, like, this is his life's work. This is a compendium of all of his research into what salt can do. So of course it's going to have some, it's going to be significant in size. That would be writing a book to put into a game that's already a novel in and of itself. So I see why they didn't do that. And it makes sense they talk around it rather than they talk about it. But they did the same thing in Tactics with the Scriptures of Germany. Mining schedule. Let's see what this mining schedule was. Was that added in notes? Yes, it was. So what this also makes me wonder about is they make a big deal about iron. So have they not learned what steel is yet? Which begs the question, what is Cyrano's weapon? It's just a longsword. Doesn't give any details about it, just longsword. So yeah, iron seems to be just the fucking order of the day, so steel is not a thing yet. Which is a divergence of how the real world is, because by this point, steel was absolutely a thing. We knew what steel was. Like, many civilizations throughout had figured out steel as a thing that you can make, and we like steel because it is better than just iron. So I think he may suspect Dragain is doing something. It does make you wonder, though, since there are, obviously there's Glenbrook people here, and they're part of this. How do the Glenbrook people not know what's going on? Are they just being deliberately kept out of the loop, or what? It may be one of those things we're not supposed to think about too much, because thinking about things too much makes it where, you find all the plot holes, like, oh, there's another one, we're gonna try not to fall into it. Yeah, that seems like a good answer to me. It makes fucking sense. Yeah, Aesfrost will want to get involved because Aesfrost is going to have to get involved so they don't cry about it. And then the fucking Hyzant people are going to be like, well, we're the Catholic Church of Salt, so we're going to throw a temper tantrum if we don't get our way. What's this? Did we get an accessory? It would appear we did. Guarantees the first action at the start of battle. I do like that. That's a good thing. We like acting first. See, them saying that. And hello, Chloe. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. But yeah, this guy here saying that, hey, this is dangerous, I can't let you through here. That's enough of a sensible lie that it's believable. Well, yeah, your hawk could fly in here because a hawk flew out of here. Alright, so let's talk to more people. Let's talk to everybody first, then we'll do the next thing. And there's a rock. We found a rock. Good job. I feel like Dragan is going to look at this like, ah, fuck, I don't want to do this. They're all so nice to me and they genuinely mean well. And I don't want to have to betray these people who actually seem to care about me. I think we've spoken with everyone. Let's do another once over. I don't know if we spoke with this guy. Did we talk to you, random human? We have not spoken to you because I do not recall this conversation. We've learned about Starbuck Aesfrost. I think that's under information. Yep, there it is. The previous Archduke's younger brother, Sevrog, is a man capable enough to be the nation's prime minister. But after losing to his nephew Gustadolf in a power struggle, he was ordered to the duchy's border to oversee its defense. Nothing more than a symbolic signature. Alright, so that makes sense. He can't just outright kill him, but he's got to do something with him. Alright, so we're gonna have the next day happen, and then I'm pretty sure we have to fight somebody. Yep, there it is! Let's see if there's any other things to get involved with first. So I keep hitting the directional buttons to see if anything pops up. But I feel like something wouldn't pop. Sometimes something doesn't pop up, and honestly, we've seen bugs happen already. Just a moment. Alright, so we're gonna save. And then we're gonna kill people.
No word from below, you say? They haven't tried to flee, have they?
No, sir. I've not seen a single soul emerge from the mine.
You know, I think, and I mentioned this in the first stream, I think I know what they may have found in the mine. Which, I don't know, I am guessing here, but I feel like they either found a new kind of metal that's better than iron, which that would be kind of boring, but could be the case. Or they found salt. And as we should all know, salt can come from under the ground, so I think what they found was salt. I would like that to be the case, because that would be way more fun. But I'm worried it might just be they found better metal.
Very well then. I shall make contact with them myself.
Was that? It came from within.
Oh goodness, what happened now?
What is the meaning of this? Esfrost's soldiers. Why are they at the mines? No. Did he see through my plot?
Clear the mine. Leave no survivors.
Now see, the issue I would see with this, unless they're going to go to the effort to make it look like there was a mining accident and everyone just died, you've got a prince and the head of a noble house here. You can't just magically make that go away.
So this is how they respond. Those dogs.
I think Dragan's a mage. Oh, this is fine. Everybody's in the fucking fight. We're in this to win this. We're gonna give everyone the business. I'm gonna move her back so she's good there. I think Anna can do that. Yeah, this should be fine. This should be good.
Protect Lord Dragan!
So this is a tutorial thing about a mechanic that we've been dealing with already, but you probably already should know if you played a strategy game like that. If you end your turn without doing certain things, you increase the speed at which your next turn comes up. And in other games it depends, so it's not an even split between the two. So in this, if you end the turn without moving, you gain a 10% increase. If you do it without doing any commands, you get a 10% increase. And then both, obviously, is 20%. Usually it's like you gain, if you had to split it, it'd be like the boost would be like 10% for using a command, or 10% for not moving, and then like using a command. So yeah, it's already something you should know if you've played this to this point, because it's a mechanic that you just have come across. I find it odd how they're just now explaining how this mechanic works. No. But let us begin this fight.
Defeat is not an option.
Look, if Dragan dies right out of the gate, that is going to be the fucking stupidest thing. I hate when that happens. Please tell me he can't just do that.
Charge!
Alright, so that's not how that works. Oh, there we go. I can do it. Tome of Ashes. Tome of Fire, interesting. Very interesting.
Curses! What's going on?
Please tell me you are at least going to try to back out. Alright, thank fuck he did.
Why do they attack the mines? Do they mean to shatter our alliance?
I was worried what was going to happen is that he was going to rush blindly into this and die. Because I don't have any agency over it. He's going to do something stupid.
That must not be allowed to happen. I will make sure they do not succeed.
The hunt is on. You'll get
Let's
no
blind
mercy
this guy.
from us.
Outstanding. So yeah, he's a healer. He's just gonna heal that guy up. And I do have my healer over there already, so she's going to be able to
Let us pry out their
heal
weakness.
my, actually, let's move him over here. He's going to give Raging Beast to Frederica.
I have your back.
Thank you.
Oh goodness, he got in there. I thought that,
You won't beat me!
Aerodor was gonna get to go first, but let's see. This should... Yeah, that's gonna provoke both of them. That's good, that's good. Yes.
Look to my shield!
Provoke them both. Come on, work. It did. Outstanding.
Shall we begin?
And she's gonna be able to get Dragan back in here, because he's
Your
low.
wounds are healed.
Yeah, that one hit took like half his
Apologies for
health.
the imposition.
That's ridiculous. He should not have taken that much damage.
Nice try!
Let me show you what I've learned.
No, we don't need to go that close. We can do it from here.
With the powers in me.
And they got blown up.
So, it falls to me.
And now... they can get frozen. Battle Mage, I don't know what he does. So he's either ice or fire. I don't think lightning's a thing yet. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that hurt. At
Forward!
least Serenoa is now weak.
On your guard! Whence this quarrel among friends? What happened in Esfrost?
No one said nothing about Wolffort showing up.
Well, I mean, it's their land. Why would they not be here, stupid?
Your orders?
Sound strike.
I think she may just be able to kill this guy.
Victory is within reach.
Damn near. Damn near killed him.
For victory! Brace
Now, see,
yourself!
I don't get this. Why is he charging through them and ending up on the other side? That doesn't make sense.
Impossible!
Oh my fuck!
These are no green soldiers, but trained spies. What foul task? No. Not here.
No.
Here I come.
No, we're not doing that.
If it's a
Stop.
fight you want,
God damn it, game.
A wasted effort.
I'm trying to find out how we can restart this fight.
Too obvious.
I shall try my level best.
Yeah, we're gonna retreat from this. Hold on. Alright, I sent Cyrano in too quickly.
Protect Lord Dragan. Forward.
Yeah, Cyrano went in far too fast, so that was not a
Time
good
to work.
thing.
My turn. You traitors! Very good. Why
Alright,
did they
so he's
attack
out now, so that's fine.
Time to take flight.
Let us pry out their weakness. All
I'm
for
gonna give it to
victory.
Cyrano so he can get stronger.
Much appreciated.
Because they'll engage quicker on this part than on the others.
Come at me!
Let me heal your wounds. Be at ease.
Yeah, that's fine. He needs to get healed up anyway.
Much appreciated.
And then he can only attack him. There's no way he can attack anybody else.
Allow me.
Oh, goodness.
Please, heed my call.
Where was I?
We shouldn't have to move. We should be able to, yeah, we should still be able to hit them from here. So these guys are gonna move closer. They're not gonna get into range too much. So he's actually gonna be a problem. But I think that
For the honor of House
what's his name will
Wolford.
be able to deal with him.
I will end this. This'll hurt.
Yeah, that did not work. Why did that not work?
This'll hurt.
Alright, that worked.
I won't lose.
Alright, so I'm gonna set a front line
Time
like
to take
this.
flight.
Then I'm going to blind him
You'll get no mercy from us.
and smack him with a shield. I don't think it blinded him though. They're not gonna be able to get. Oh my goodness, that hurt.
Maybe next time.
So I feel like that mighty strike thing, if it actually lands, it's going to fuck you up. It's a matter of it landing. Hello, sweet Mishi. How are you?
What's going on?
Well, they took like no damage. So that guy's backing out. That's good. That's gonna give us some breathing
I've
room.
been waiting for this. I'll be your shield.
Alright, so we taunted the...
Got something up my sleeve.
What does this do? Increases defense of being hit from behind. Alright, that's fine. I'm doing alright.
Shall we begin?
I need to see. He's... what are you at? 69. He's at a good number. We do love that number here. 69, very funny.
Your wounds are healed.
Thank you.
I shall try my level best.
My
I'm
turn.
gonna have him go out and hit this guy. That should be good. Oh, there's coyotes screaming? That's no good.
Where was I?
Coyotes are loud, though. They're really fucking loud and very obnoxious. Let's freeze this guy. Hopefully we can do something to him. I'm gonna move him back there. That's surprising, but they'll probably... Oh, fuck. They'll probably leave you alone for the most part. Coyotes don't really bother humans or anything very much.
I need this.
Well,
I cannot lose.
what you can do is if you kill one of them, they probably won't bother you guys again. Or Kiki, at least. They probably will not bother Kiki. If you kill one and make sure the others know about it. Goodness, that stung. So he's gonna hit her. Not do a lot of damage though, that's fine.
My turn.
Then again, she can't do much damage to
Sound
him.
strike.
Yeah, don't let her outside like that.
Suffer. Victory is
Oh,
within
nice. Critical hit and poison.
Won't give in. Darkness engulfs you.
Close, but not quite. If it's a fight you want,
Come at me. Now
Yeah,
or
he needs to
never.
recover. He needs the recovery pellet, not her.
Let us pry out their weakness. Let us steel our defenses.
Aye.
This way
I'll keep
he'll be
on
able to
then.
take enough hits.
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
the tides are turning.
Probably didn't need to move her for that, but whatever. Oh, that's no good.
Maybe next
That's
time.
no good at all.
Death from above.
So, it falls to me.
have him heal her up. That'll be good. Yeah, this is not a good time we're having. We are not having a good time here.
Allow me.
Book slap him.
We win. Victory is within reach.
Wow, we did nothing there. Surprised that actually hit.
Allow me. Sound strike. May I? We will make our ideals reality.
Come on, get a good crit.
Victory
That's
is
a
within
terrible
my
crit.
turn.
I need to level up her weapon or something.
This will prove useful.
She learned take cover. He's probably gonna hit. Yeah, I figured he'd do that. That's fine though. He got her out of the fight. I don't know why I cannot use spell swoop yet. Unless I have to be like hitting something that's about to die. Oh my goodness.
If it's a fight you want, the flames consume you.
Calm these two the fuck down.
Frederica.
Come at me!
That's no good.
I'll be your shield!
There we go. At least I've got these two guys locked down, so that's fine. I'm gonna move Serenoa out of this fight.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Actually, no. I'm gonna buff Serenoa so he can kill this guy.
It is time to
Or
strike.
kill somebody. I need to get him to
Our
almost kill.
victory
I need
is
to get him to
assured.
kill someone.
To lead, I must grow.
And he leveled up. There we go. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do much to kill him or hurt him, real. Sereno is getting very low.
To work.
If I can kill these two, I can free up Eridor and have him get in the fight with something else. I'm pretty sure Sereno is going to die, though.
These are noble.
I cannot lose.
Yeah, Frederica needs to heal
For
up.
myself. I will end this.
Yeah, so she'll
This'll hurt.
get the spoils and poison him, and then I'm gonna have her take cover.
Shadows conceal me.
There we go, now she's invisible.
I ain't that slow!
Yeah, he missed, that's fine.
This ends
And this guy's dead.
Have another!
Give him a shield.
I'll take you on!
And smash him, and then we're gonna get these spoils.
If it's a fight you want,
Alright, he can't do anything yet. He's gotta run. Oh, that's no good. Well,
It wasn't
Serenoa's gone.
good enough.
We're level 5, and
Victory
this
is
is
not
still
yet out of
not
reach.
doing it. We're still not making it through this. So if this keeps up, what I might have to do is completely retreat from this and start up a
I
couple
have
of
your
fights
back.
to level up people.
I can do it.
Because this is not going well.
Where was I?
I think we might be able to kill this guy.
Sound strike.
Allow me.
This should help us quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. That helped a lot.
This isn't good.
No, I need to heal her up, so Hewitt needs to stay in this. There we go. We did that. I'm not gonna move her. He's gonna come in and he's gonna miss.
I ain't that slow.
He's not a threat, really. Ow.
My
This is... Oh my goodness, what the fuck?
What's going on? The flames consume you.
What the fuck? He just like one-shot him. He had barely taken any damage.
I'll be your shield.
Oh well, didn't work. I like how the fact that he at least tried made it where he gained experience.
I will end this.
I'm gonna have her just kill this guy. Fuck him.
Over.
We're not doing this anymore.
You
Poison would have eventually gotten it, but no, I don't fucking care. I don't want to hear it.
Time for some research.
I am confused, but whatever. He's not gonna be able to... Oh, he's gonna move to him again. Which he was able to do. Ow.
I cannot lose.
She'll be able to kill the both of them right here, I hope. And she needs to
When
fall
did
back.
Gustadolf muster up such a force? But I know I am in the right. They will not take me so easily.
Yeah, we need to have all the salt.
The hunt is on. Here's this.
We got her back in. That's good.
Curses! What's going on?
Come at me.
Alright, so he got the spoils and he has healed himself. This guy's gonna finally... Oh, he can't quite get in the fight just yet. He's trying. He's really trying to. Yeah, this guy is just gonna... He doesn't do much damage. He's very sturdy, though. Ice arrow. He's resistant to ice.
I will end this.
Let's see. Just gonna have her wait. She's not gonna do
Here I come.
anything.
From this
And
range.
she's gonna blind him. Hopefully that worked. Oh! That didn't work. She just missed.
If it's a fight you want, don't underestimate me.
Burn these fuckers alive. Or just the one. Oh, that's my shield guy. Duh.
Into the shadows.
Yes, very much at Kunoichi. She just jumped across that entire gap like that was nothing. I'm gonna have her take this other archer out. Oh, goodness.
Come at me! Look to my
If he
shield!
can provoke him, that's gonna make this... Oh, fuck. Well, that was a gamble, but that's fine.
I cannot lose.
That was a gamble we all expected to go poorly like that.
Now then, to work.
You know what I can do, though, is I can
I
silence
do
this
not
asshole.
miss. You're joking.
There we
My
go.
research bears fruit.
That's what we fucking needed. Ow.
Mother,
Yeah, they got her. That's what I figured was gonna happen.
won't give in. You'll get no
Blind
mercy
this one.
from us.
Yes.
My pride is my shield.
Gonna move her out of there. And I'm gonna start it on this fucking archer.
Allow me.
There really should be an automatic crit.
Curses! What's going on?
Yeah, you're stuck. You can't do anything. Yeah, run the fuck away.
This ain't ideal. Now we're
Gonna have him heal up. And that's it. He's not moving. This guy's gonna cure him, which that's fine. But now he's used up his thing for this
Where
turn,
was I?
so...
I cannot die.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. If Dragan dies, I think we just
That was
lose.
close.
We've already lost most of the people as it is.
I won't give in. Darkness engulfs you.
It didn't blind him, but that's close
Your
enough.
orders?
Yeah, that's fine.
This'll hurt.
Hopefully the poison lands. Okay, it did. So that's gonna be more damage overall to him. He's low,
The
so he'll
flames
burn this
consume.
guy. That guy's still silenced. He can't do anything. He has to run away. Archer guy's there.
I'll be your
I'm gonna try to
shield.
provoke both of them. Hopefully that works. It worked on the archer. That's fine.
So, it
this.
falls to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. I just want him gone because he's a major liability. I'm gonna put Dragan. Dragan is not super sturdy, but he can at least take a hit, and he's less likely to die than my what do you call it? He's less likely to die than he went. Oh, he just dodged everybody.
You'll get no mercy from
Blind,
us.
please. No blind.
Your orders?
Ow.
This'll hurt.
And he's poisoned. Outstanding.
This isn't good.
He's gonna be able to hit her. Ooh, that kind of stung. That's gonna hurt. She's almost dead. Just gonna heal him up to full. That's fine. I can buy more of those. That's not a big deal.
Time for some research.
He gave him the book slap. This guy's gonna try to heal him, but that's fine. That's gonna put him in a bad position now because now he has to deal with. What is that?
Can't be!
Huh. Alright then.
I won't give in.
I'm gonna kill this ice mage.
I was prepared for this.
Ice mage did not die. Which means he's probably gonna be able to kill Huette.
Oh no.
I think we're getting close, so we might be able to make this work. Come on, come on, come on, we can do it. He is... No, he's not. He's gonna have to go... Oh, he just killed her. Goodness.
I'll be fine.
Come on!
Alright, so he'll freeze him out. And I'm gonna have him run away.
I'll take you on!
Hopefully
Look to my
provoke
shield!
works. Please work, please work. Yes, it did. Outstanding. So now he has to attack. He cannot do anything else. And he does like no damage anyway.
It isn't over yet.
Kill this guy, please. He's dead.
Oh no.
We're coming back. We're coming back.
I ain't that slow!
Wouldn't mind a potion.
I'm gonna
Try
heal
this.
Many thanks.
Dragan because Dragan cannot die.
I'll take you on!
If Dragan dies, that's it. We have lost. I'm gonna move him over here. Because that's gonna... Actually, I don't know where's he going. That's not what I wanted you to do.
This isn't
Why did
good.
you continue standing there like an idiot?
You'll get no mercy from us.
Outstanding. He's blinded. He can't do much of anything.
I ain't
Looks like the
that
Fury
slow.
ran out on the healer, so
You traitors!
he's gonna blow this guy
The
up.
flames consume you! That
Good.
seemed to do the
Almost
trick.
goodbye. He is trying to kill Dragan. He might. Oh my goodness, that hurt.
Wouldn't mind a potion.
Silence
see
him,
through you.
please. No silence.
You won't beat me!
Yeah, he's gonna... Oh goodness. Alright, he's down. I gotta try to make somebody a better target than him. Alright, that's fine.
I'll be
That's
fine.
good. That's very good. We're good now.
Come at me!
Alright, let's see if we can get closer. Come on.
This isn't good.
Please blind him. Oh my fuck, thank
Won't
you.
get away with this. Don't underestimate me. Very good.
He's trying to deal with the duet now, but I think he's gonna do it. Alright, that should... Yes. We can definitely hit it from here.
Come on!
We're just barely gonna make this one work, but fuck me, this was rough.
I'll take you on!
My goodness, I wonder if Sprint stacks. Let's see if it stacks. And if you're wondering why I look like I'm smaller, I've scrunched up so I can be more comfortable. Shoot him in the ass! Goodness, though, that was so rough.
What is the meaning of this?
Why is Esfrost attacking the mines? Are they gonna melt down their own forges next?
Incomprehensible. The miners have all been slain.
How? How did it come to this?
Lord Dragane, you've nothing left to hide. Talk.
So yeah, we accidentally skipped it. So, Lord Dragane, you have something... You know something of this, do you not? And then Roland with, you have nothing left to hide. Talk.
I underestimated him. I never thought he would go this far.
All that effort, and then he dies anyway.
Dragane! No!
There are survivors.
How dare you! Stay with me, Dragane. Be strong.
Alright, so somebody explain to me why... Hold on. I need to go into the game for this. Somebody please explain why this healer that is standing right here, that can heal people, does not come over here and heal him. Someone please explain that to me. Why it is that... Because she's tired?
Forgive me. Had I but spoken the truth, it would not have come to this. I thought, at last, I could step out of their shadow. That I had the upper hand.
What I do like is how this is going to throw the entire Salt Catholic Church into chaos, because I really do think that this is salt. I don't think this is just over metal. This is salt. This has to be salt. They wouldn't keep emphasizing salt this much if they didn't find salt.
Father. Father. Forgive me.
Dragan! No!
What in the world is happening?
We can do naught to set the right, my lord. Let us inform the king at once.
Hail! Is Prince Roland among you? I have a message.
Speak it now.
Whitehome Castle is under attack, Your Highness.
Well, fuck, this is a new development.
'Tis the Esfrosti army.
What in the... Damn it all! The hell is going on?
This is just... See, this is somebody who doesn't understand any sort of sensible reaction to anything. Because if we're... So this is all the plan of... What's his fucking name? The Archduke Gustavov. So this is all his doing. Yes, we get that. But the problem has been, if this, again, we're just going on the assumption this is salt. This has to be salt. There's no way it couldn't be. But the thing with all of this going on is that you have this new source of salt that the Esfrosti and the Glenbrookings could have had together that would have ended the salt monopoly from Hyzant and made things equal, and it would have been better for those two parties. Nope, instead we're gonna fuck it all up and take it for ourselves if we're Aesfrost, because fuck me, I guess.
Control yourself. At any rate, we must confirm exactly what has happened.
Absolute fucking short buttery.
Let us return to the kingdom. Frederica, my heart aches for you, but...
Oh, and it crashed. Hey, at least it made it for quite a while before it crashed again. Because fucking OBS is a piece of shit. I hate about OBS is that while it is a piece of shit, it's also the best way to do any of this. It's terribly vexing.
We've no time. I know. I am with you.
Would this did not fall to you, but alas. See to it that Dragan receives a proper burial.
Yes, my lord. Take care. The army has the Crown City surrounded.
Ah, a survivor. Kill him.
This is so fucking heavy-handed. They're just
There
like,
you are, Fair
doing this
Dragan.
the way they did is the most retarded thing possible. They could have done this in a much, much subtler way.
What a pity that your dreams of being Prime Minister shall be nothing more than that. Tell me, does it pain you?
Lord Thalas, a word. The entire regiment of assassins have fallen as well. This bodes ill.
It matters not, so long as the miners have been slaughtered. Saves us the trouble of having to silence them.
But, my lord...
Enough. Dispose of our dead and be done with it. My brother will wish to hear that we did.
Aye, my lord. Shall we bury Lord Dragan as well?
No. Leave him to rot, or fill the belly of some mangy cur.
Like I said, this could have been done in a much subtler, much more effective way. You know, instead of, I'm gonna be fucking just absolute tyrant asshole like Gustave is doing, he says, you know what? That's fine. You found it. You can come and be prime minister. And once he's secured all of this quietly, then he just kills him. Fucking poison him or something. So fucking simple.
That night, Esfrost invades Glenbrook without warning.
See, this also makes me think that if they were to just invade Glenbrook without warning, there cannot be much distance between any of these locations. Oh, honey, it isn't a fascist. You're using modern understanding for what is effectively a medieval thing. This isn't fascism. No, this is what happens when you have any kind of totalitarian thing. Anything where there is one guy at the top who is in control. It has nothing to do with fascism. What it has everything to do with is when you have a dynasty of some sort and they don't understand subtlety is the way of things. The first, maybe second generation of any ruling elite, they understand. But then once you have subsequent generations of it, which one has to imagine that the current Archduke of Esfrost is several generations down from his predecessors, the original Archduke that founded Esfrost. He doesn't understand that subtlety is what does it. It's a scalpel, not a fucking sledgehammer made out of dynamite.
The attack is all the more shocking, coming on the eve of the two nations' grand
And actually, that's
mining
also very
venture.
inaccurate. Fascists are
The Duchy
pretty good about
easily
thinking
rushes
with their
into
power
the
grab.
Crown City, taking advantage of Glenbrook's unprepared
It's once
defenses.
they have the power that they start doing things poorly. I mean, there's a similar issue with the king of Glenbrook, Ragna. So Ragna, he's a more multifaceted character than, at least as far as what we've seen, than Gustave, the Archduke. So King Ragna of Glenbrook is, well, first off, he's a father, so he's trying to keep his son, Roland, safe. He realizes that the political intrigue and the court politics are not something that Roland is really prepared for. So he tries to keep Roland safe by keeping him away from it. Roland doesn't quite understand that because Roland sees it as, well, you don't think I'm capable, instead of, my dad is trying to protect me, which is what is happening. His father is trying to keep him safe. If you're a parent, you understand this. You can see what Ragnar's doing. Like, yep, that's a parent being a parent. He's trying to keep his son safe. His older brother, Roland's older brother, Franny, the Crown Prince, is of a more ruthless nature. He is less bothered by the ins and outs of how the court would be playing their games. So he's far more inclined to survive it and do well with it. But because, again, when you have all the power vested in a single individual at the very top, there's rarely anybody to tell them no. Which is, this is something people didn't realize. Well, people knew back then. It's the thing that is, lost on most, lay people, historians. Like I have a PhD in history. I'm technically a historian. We understand this. The role in medieval Europe of the court jester, that was actually, believe it or not, a sort of combination of advisor and foil to any particular monarch or any kind of leader they were in front of, because they were the one that was able to say, no, you're dumb, and they could couch that in comedy, and the monarch would listen to it, laugh, think it was funny, wouldn't kill them for fucking saying no, because that was literally their job, was to be funny and dumb, but it would be in their mind, hey, this guy was saying something, maybe I should probably listen to him. That was actually their role. And that's not a thing in this, obviously. There's nobody there to, not so much check, but to bring up an alternative point of view. Like with the siblings of Gustav, they're all like, yes, brother, yes, brother. They're very, very accommodating to what he wants. And then the Prime Minister here in Glenbrook, I forget his name, he agrees with basically everything that Regna says, not even going against what Regna would say. This came to a point earlier where Regna was talking about to Roland that, hey, I know you really are good friends with Serenoa, the character we play as. You're really good friends with Serenoa, but be careful because now he has ties to Esfrost. And he has loyalties there now. Now, the issue with that, and this is one of those things because we're the audience, we have a different view of it. We can see the total picture rather than what Regna sees. But even that aside, Roland has a better understanding of Serenoa. He knows that Serenoa would not stand against Glenbrook unless Glenbrook did something to violate his core principles. Primarily of which is the defending of those who cannot defend themselves. But Regna doesn't know Serenoa that way. Regna's met Serenoa twice. So there's no way he would know that. But that's even like removing the fact that we're the audience and can see that, and we also are the ones playing Serenoa. And even though we do have agency over his actions, there is a core way of him. Like there's his base principles that we don't influence, and then there's the other things branching from that. Similar to how, like, any kind of time you have a narrative where there is, or a game where there's a narrative, obviously, in this, because it's got to be an interactive medium, you have a character that you can create. Of course, when you're full-on creating the character, you have complete agency over them. But when you're playing a character already created, even the things that you do, that you have the ability to change and control, are going to have some limitations because the character has a personality. They have a way they do things outside of you directing them. They're not just, your puppet. They have a manner about them that is going to be how they do things, that people know them for. And because that is something already established prior to the events of the game, when you come in, you can see that, yeah, Serenoa is very much his father's son. His father would not have stood up and allowed injustice to just take place. Look at how the Rosellians, who've been just persecuted by the Salt Christians and by the Esfrosti people for some fucking reason. I've still not figured out why nobody likes Rosellians. So we're just saying it's because the Rosellians have amazing hair. Because their hair is fucking bright pink, like strawberry pink, and it's fucking gorgeous, and everybody else is jealous. That's why they hate the Rosellians. But what did Simon, Serenoa's father, do? He says, no, we are not going to allow this. I will not allow them to be persecuted. I will stand up and defend them. And that's why, well, we can't see it right now because we're in a cutscene of sorts. But that is why there's inside of the domain of House Wolfort, which is, Serenoa's house, there is an entire village for the Rosalians because they're safe there. They are under the direct protection of, well, they were under the direct protection of Simon, now they're under protection of Serenoa because Serenoa is the head of the house. He is Lord Wolfort now, and he has, continued on with the duties and the protections that his father had for everything. Now he's extended them, saying, "This is now my responsibility. I am doing this now, and I will stand up and defend the Rosalians. I will stand up and say no to injustice. I will stand up and say no to wrongs being committed in front of me." And again, this is established before we even start playing the game. We're coming in essentially in medias res. It's not like we're starting from the very beginning where Serenoa is a child. We can completely influence everything. No, Serenoa has a personality already. We just kind of pull some levers occasionally. But even with that, we're still operating within the bounds of what he was already having as an established character. But again, Regna could not possibly know that because he's only ever met the kid twice. He met him once when he was like a baby, and then again when he's, I don't know how how old he is in this, but he meets him like 10 minutes before the tournament that was part of Chapter 3. So he's only met him twice. And he probably couldn't even speak to him the first time because, again, he was a baby, I think. And then he mentions it offhandedly. He's only ever seen him one time before when he was, like, very little. So there's no way he would have gotten anything meaningful out of that. And then, again, the second time he meets him, he's an adult. And he has not even a 5-minute conversation with him. He asks him a single question, to which you respond, and then he's just like, "Okay, very good," and walks off. There's no way he could have a judge of the character at that point. He would not have any way of doing that. And that isn't even a failing on his part, saying, "Oh, well, he didn't do that because he's a king and sheltered from things." No, it takes a very certain type of personality and person to be able to sit there and take not even a 5-minute conversation and understand what type of character they're dealing with. And it's often a thing you have to have as a, if you're in law enforcement or you're in, any sort of thing like that, where you have to be able to judge people like that on, without even a second to be able to think about it. There's no way that he would have known. But because he doesn't know that, he's trying to do what is a perfectly logical thing. Hey, this guy's marrying somebody from another country. He may not be as loyal to us as we would like him to be. Perfectly reasonable thing to say. But he doesn't know better like Roland does, or like we do, because he can't see either from Roland's perspective, because Roland has known him since forever. And we, as the audience, have a complete picture of that rather than just the bits that he has. But he at least makes a logical choice to do that. The Archduke, I say all this to say the Archduke of Esfrost is an idiot. He has been put in this position, divine right of king style, as if he's a... I just completely forgot what the fuck they're called. Hold on. Yeah, I remember now, the Habsburgs. He acts like a fucking Habsburg. Seriously. Because he's so divine right of kings, despite the fact he says, "Oh, in Esfrost, we are very much all about the content of somebody's ability and their character rather than, who they fucking clawed their way out of." No, he's very
Caught
much the
unawares
opposite
by
of
the
that.
sudden assault,
Because if he was
Glenbrook's
that,
scattered
he
forces
would
can
not
do
have acted
nothing
like
to
such a
fend
fucking
off the
rash idiot.
invaders. Serenoa and his retinue rush from the mines to King Regna's aid, slipping past the siege into Whiteholm Castle via the secret passage, known only to Prince Roland.
So that raises some questions there, because even if this is a siege and it's a secret, even if it's a secret passage, this was clearly not a very good siege unless this secret passage is so far removed from the actual city that there's no way they would have had it protected. Which, from where the icon is for Serenoa, that blue arrow, that does not appear to be the case. That's part of the siege line. So Esfrost has just compounded their stupidity with further stupidity. I think once we get out of this next cutscene we have, that may be it for the day.
Hold strong!
I had a lot of it. I didn't expect to have a bunch of errands to do today. And I spent a lot of time cleaning, so I'm very tired. I am very low on power. I wanted to stream for about 4 hours at the very least. We're probably going to reach about 3 and maybe like 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. Which is still a long time. That's still a lot of streaming. If you guys haven't done this before, streaming's fucking hard. It's very, very exhausting. It makes me like, oh, I was just playing video games. No. Running your mouth for this long, having something to say and making content out of it, it's very taxing.
Aye, sir.
That armor! The Black Irons! Esfrost! Esfrost is attacking!
No shit, you can tell from the fact they're wearing purple, stupid. Also, why their shield guys in the back is beyond me.
What? Why does the Duchy march against us? This is a flagrant breach of the treaty. Levy a complaint against Archduke Gustadolf immediately.
Wow, you're an idiot.
I fear we're past the time for formal complaints, Your Highness.
No, it's now we're at the point of stabbing people in the face. This is face stabbing time. Complaint time is either prior to this or after this. No, this is the face stabbing time.
We can hold them no longer. We must inform His Majesty at once.
Well, that's what happens when you put all your shield guys in the back. Why are your tanks behind your DPS? What is wrong with you?
Of course.
Have you never conducted a raid or any kind of military anything before? You put the things that can take the hits in the front and the things that cannot in the back. Well, those guys up front did fuck all. That was a complete waste on their part. What did they even do?
Esfrost invaded the Crown City by night! Preposterous!
Oh no, Simone is pissed.
Gustadolf, what is that bastard scheming?
He is going to fucking say, I don't care that I have unspecified anime cough disease. I am going to kill everybody.
Lord Simon, I bring word from King Regna. He says, should the crown fall, Glenbrook is in your hands.
Your Majesty. Fetch my armor! I march to the Crown's aid!
Yep, he's gonna fucking
Please,
do it.
my lord. At least wait for Lord Serenoa and his retinue to return.
No, they're not returning. They're going to the fight. They're fucking marching to battle right now.
Out of my way! I pledge my loyalty to His Majesty, and it's a vow I intend to...
And he's gonna start coughing.
Your heart, my lord! Summon a healer, quickly!
Yeah, go get a healer. Because apparently a healer will work in this instance, but not in the other one.
Benedict.
So we had a healer that was literally 3 steps away from Dragan. Could have done, like, the smallest thing to keep him alive. Nope. And then they're like, no, he's having a mild chest pain. Let's summon a healer right now. Let's go get the healer, because that'll fix it. I don't like the incongruity. If you're gonna make it work sometimes, it has to work all the time. Otherwise, don't make it work ever. Character stories are now available on the world map. View them to rally new allies to your cause, or learn more about those who have already joined you. Character story conditions. The characters rallied to your cause are influenced by Serenoa's conviction. The strength of your bond with an ally depends on the number of times that character has been deployed in battle. Some character stories may not be available right away, depending on your progress in the main story. You can look back on the character stories you have seen by selecting War Chronicle, then character stories from the main menu. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. That's what I wanted to hit. Alright, so, thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm gonna wait until this ad break finishes. I'm gonna have to grind some levels. This was ridiculous. That fight should not have been that hard. Ad break is almost over, then I'll do my closing monologue, and that will be all for now. I'm also going to look into doing a couple of things. So I've seen others that are better at OBS than I am set up stuff like where you can hit a button and it transitions into like a thing saying, hey, we're having technical difficulties, or I'll be right back, or, you know, the sky is falling, everybody run away. What the fuck ever. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to learn. I'm gonna learn how to do that rather. I've tried to ask some people, but they basically tell me to go fuck myself. I do not understand why other streamers don't want to do that. It's weird. I don't understand why people don't want to help other people. Alright, there we go, the bad break ended. So, thank you all so much for joining me today. Like I said, I'm cutting it a little bit short. I'm really low on power right now. That's just the problem with getting old. I run on fucking DOS. All my fucking hardware's old. I don't have the same ability to maintain a charge like I used to. But, thank you all so much for joining me today. I'm going to continue streaming this like I have been, and like I did with Tactics, where I'll probably stream it every day except Sunday. I don't do anything on Sunday. Sunday is the day I spend most of Sunday actually recharging. I spend most of it completely shut down. Not even playing video games, I'm just usually completely shut down on Sundays. But thank you so much for joining me today. If you are not already Discord if you want to go ahead and follow, so you can get notified on when we care about video games. And then if you want to subscribe, I would really appreciate it, working towards 30 subscribers, either through just regular subscriptions, or if you have Amazon Prime, the Twitch Prime sub that you get from that. But either way, I would really appreciate that if you can. Thank you all so much for coming. I will go ahead and post this to the YouTube channel here shortly. But, Jane, have a good weekend.